Well, hello everybody. It's Brother Todd with your Victory Minute, and I hope you guys and gals out there are all having a great day, and I hope that you're getting ready to have a great new year. You know, one of the things we want the most is time. It's one thing I've seen people pray for as much or more than anything else in the world is more time. And you know, if God gives us 2022, me and you get to live to the very end of it, we got to ask the question right now is what kind of year are we going to have? I love to take time to look in the mirror, and there's two big times in my life when I do that. One is at my birthday, which is in August, so it's kind of a little bit better than halfway through the year. And then the other is this week, the week of New Year's, getting all the Christmas holidays and stuff behind. It's always so hectic and so busy in my life. I don't have time to really reflect and think about moving forward. But right now, I get an opportunity to look at some things and maybe set some things in motion. And that's what I really want to talk to you about, is recognizing that there's not going to be any real difference in any area of your life tomorrow that you don't do something about today. And right now is a good time to really sit down. Where am I at? Where do I want to go? How am I going to get there? What am I going to need to get there? And if you got to catch, and I hope you did, you got to either be here or caught last week's sermon where I started kind of talking about some of these things right there after Christmas. I talked about 4 areas of your life, 4 areas that you need to take and really look in the mirror of your own life at. Where are you physically? Where are you mentally or emotionally? Where are you in your relationships? And where are you spiritually? Those 4 areas of life are 4 areas that we all have. And if any one of those areas in our life gets, let's call it empty, or gets low on fuel, it really starts pulling on the other areas. I talked on Sunday about how hard it is to be in a good mood when you feel bad. When you physically don't feel good, then mentally it starts pulling on you a little bit. Where are you at in those 4 areas of your life? Take time. Do it right now. Where are you at? Start thinking about it. Where am I at physically? Those of us that are getting older, our health is one of those things we have to really watch. I'm sitting here at a stage right now in my life where I have diabetes. I have diabetes, and I've always been a shake overweight, okay? Well, I've got to do some changing, got to do some looking. And you say, Brother Todd, that's just a New Year's resolution. Well, you call it whatever you want. But I'm telling you, it's important to mark down things you want to do something about. Now, I'm never gonna get in the 1-ton club, so to speak, and I used to kind of do some powerlifting type stuff. Those days are far behind me. So I have to set some practical goals, but at the same time, I can be in way better shape, and I've already made some changes that's gonna help me facilitate that. I didn't eat pizza for lunch today, and I sure was wanting it. But anyway, but looking at it, where are you at mentally? Where are you really at? Are you doing things to make yourself to be more sharp? How are you emotionally, right? Where are you at right now? You know, have you got to the point where you're sad and miserable and you like being sad and miserable? You've just made friends with it. It's time to break that. It's time to do some positive things. Get some scripture running around in your mind in the mornings, in the evenings. Make a decision. Sorry about that wind. It is getting it. I don't know if I talked about it at the start of this little thing. That windsock's just going to do its job today. But where are you at? Where are you at? What are you going to do to be more positive? What are you going to do that's going to reinforce better thoughts? What are you going to do to think, to grow, to learn? All leaders are learners. As soon as you stop learning, you stop leading. What books are you going to read? You following me? Where are you at in your relationships? Could things be better between you and your wife, you and your husband, you and your kids? And then what are you going to do about it? And spiritually, how's your walk with the Lord? Because I'm going to tell you right now, partner, if you are walking with the Lord, you can handle an empty fuel tank in just about every other area of life. You can be sick. You can have a messed up family situation, and you can battle crippling depression. I'm telling you, if God is filling you, I'm telling you, you can overcome it. God can quicken your mortal body. Don't think He can't. There's just something about growing spiritually, but you got to take a look at it. You got to look at it. You got to decide you're going to do something about it now. I'm going to end today with this little analogy or this little story. I've got to do in life lots of speeches. I've got to talk to lots of ball teams and things like that before big games and those kinds of things, mainly high school, but some college stuff. And And the coach always wants you to come in for the big game, big homecoming game or the big playoff game or whatever. And that's all well and good. And you can give some people something to kind of rally around, a thought to hold to. I got to talk to a team that was supposed to come in last in their district this year, and they went 3 rounds deep in the playoffs. I got to talk to them before their first playoff game. And I talked to them about how Gideon and them was exhausted but still in pursuit. And some of the coaches told me later that them boys was saying that to each other in the fourth quarter. We're still exhausted, but we're still in pursuit. And so that's a good thing, But when I really like to talk to ball teams, boys, girls, old men and women, don't matter. When I really like to talk to them? It's not even during the season. I like to talk to them during spring practice. I'm thinking like a football team. I want to talk to them the day they go into the weight room for the first time in the winter. That's when I want to talk to them, because that's when you can get some things established that'll really make the most difference. If by July, June, you are going to have substantial, strong life change in your life, physically, mentally, relationally, and spiritually, then you're going to start doing something about it now. Pause during this New Year's week and look at the mirror of your life. Take you a piece of paper, write down, where am I at physically? Where am I at mentally? Where am I at in my relationships? Where am I at spiritually? And then write down right underneath it, where do I want to get to? And then start talking to God about it and start getting intentional about it. All right? Have you eat too much this week and be lazy, whatever you can get away with. But you set yourself a mark that you're going to hit the ground, you're going to dig your feet down into them blocks, and you're going to go somewhere. All right. Hope you have a great, great day, and hopefully the wind didn't mess all this up. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.